I had to restart that because I couldn't see my chats. But I do have my cards. Thank you. Hey, babies. Thank you for coming back. I've had a lot of distractions lately. However, my cards will be right here in my face. I love my cards. Ooh. That way. That way. And that way. So I speak with my cards. I don't know why I speak with them. Maybe because when I was young, I learned how to play a lot of card games. And the cards always spoke to me in different ways. They kind of always did. Even like a deck of cards like you buy from the store. The ace through 10. The jack. The queen. The king. I'm changing my hair because it has irritation to my face. So I'll have different hair next time you see me. However, for right now, it's saying to me, the King of Wands. I'm turning all my cards in the upright. Wow. Okay. Look, don't read these cards for me because, ooh, thank you. The Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, the Fool card, the Four of Wands, the Hermit, the Magician, the Two of Swords in reverse, the Two of Cups. Oh God, these are some good cards for the fire signs. First card was the King of Wands, which is the fire sign card. And these are some really good cards for the fire signs. It's a really good reading. It's a string card in reverse. However, you need to turn the string card in the upright. But I'm turning all my cards in the upright. The Hangman in the upright. It depends on, the devil is in reverse. Oh, you want to quit some bullshit that's been going on. Because it's really getting on your motherfucking nerves. The Nine of Swords. Oh, God, getting on my motherfucking nerves. That's my card. I'm getting on my motherfucking nerves. Getting on my motherfucking nerves. All right. Now we're all in the upright. There's been a lot. Getting on the motherfucking nerves. Getting on the motherfucking nerves. I need some rest so I can be my better self. I'm really tired. Four of Swords to the Queen of Wands. I'm really tired. I'm going insane. Crazy sometimes. Trying to keep me from losing my mind. I'm sorry, it just rained here, so my allergies are going out of control. But it's getting on my motherfucking nerves. Getting on my motherfucking nerves. I just really want some rest, but So I'm going to lay all these wands down. Fuck that. I'm going to take them to a place where nobody can find my troubles. And I'm going to lay them down. Lay down our burdens. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. I'm just done with it. Because they said, and it fell on the floor. Just like this. I picked them up just like this. They fell on the floor like upright. The Star card. And the Ten of Swords. I'm going to lay down my burdens. The Eight of Cups. Down by the riverside. So I can see what's going on for me. And the funny shit, I'm about to win over it. I'm exhausted of, I'm a star, but I keep getting shit. Ten of Swords. But at the same time, I'm going to leave what I think is good for me. Because what I think is good for me isn't working. Even though I think all these are cups, I'm so tired, I just want to walk away from him. The Wheel of Fortune is tricky stuff and having triumph over it. God, Source Universe, why did this deck and this deck separate itself? Because it says the binding between what you think and what you value and what you have going on is the message that this side is not bound to this side. Why do you say that? Because everybody got choices. I stick to my money, I go for my bread. The Choices card. Everybody got choices. I stick with my money, I go for my bread. They say, what are you going to choose? They're telling me the choice is choose love over money. I literally had a thought today, and it said, B, you've had money all your life in one way or another. You've been gifted all your life in one way or another. When are you going to choose love? I said, what is choosing love? Because don't you have to provide for love? Don't you have to have this? Don't you have to have that? God says, choosing love and money is the yin and the yang of my life personally. You can love who you are and be comfortable. Or you can choose money and be rich, but not be comfortable. But if you choose between the two, there's something else I have to show you. I said, what do you have to show me? And he says, this, bliss, Ace of Cups. I have bliss to show you. How about if you don't choose, but you choose me and the cup I'm trying to give you? Why are you trying to give me this cup or give us this cup? Because we're trying to show you, like Ariel said in And you know, the what is it? What movie was it? The cartoon movie. It's a whole new world. It's a magical place I've never been. It's kind of the point, to go somewhere you've never experienced. And make sure, why do we have the Six of Cups? The apology card. Make sure that when you go to this whole new world and you have this whole new experience, you stop fighting for what you once had, which means if I give you something new, you don't go back to the past. You don't go back to the past where you're fighting at. Why are you saying that? Because the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups, deferring each other, away from each other. That wasn't love in the first place. It wasn't even lust. Someone gave their cup. Every time you met someone, they gave their cup to someone else. And you're sitting over here as the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, trying to find somewhere that you can lay down your wand. Somewhere where you can just give up and it'll be okay. The Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So just keep working on your monies, because no one has seemed to be worthy so far of your love, your lust, your desire. I'd rather be alone than to be with an entire. The Queen of Swords. The reason why I have the Queen of Swords is because there's somebody out there protecting and cutting off anything that ain't supposed to be here. If they ain't supposed to be here, my God, source, universe, and everybody around me will cut you off, my dear. You see this person right here? They're like, oh shit. Look. They're like, nah, bitch. Not this one. You gonna be at the bottom of the totem pole if you undecided, because she'll cut you off real quick and sit on your ass and let you stay there while she grow the trees and the land. And she even got some water up in here. She got everything she need, and she hold out her hand and say, this is what I dare. And she got the air and the clouds. And she say, what I say is. She even got this butterfly up under here. Butterfly says, I'm the most precious thing on earth. And underneath her robe, underneath this robe, she has a water flow. So just like other elements, she has all of the elements, the trees, the earth, the wind, the water, and the fire. Because her crown is red. And so is the area that flows through these trees and the air. Why do I get this? Because I want to lay down my burdens down by the riverside. Look, here's the river. I want to lay down my burdens down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm tired. This man has his foot on earth, land. He has air around him, and he wants to lay down this fire down by the riverside. Why? For a brand new beginning. That's why everybody has a hard time getting from one place to the next. Because they stick themselves there. Their actual mind is not open enough to understand that justice. This is your chance to sail away and start anew. Cut shit off. Even if it's some funny shit, cut the funny shit off for judgment. Why do we have justice? Cut the funny shit off and judgment. You want to be stronger than that. Hey, wonderful. How you doing, sweet baby? You have to be stronger than that. Because the King of Pentacles, I said you have to be stronger than that and move around. How wonderful. How you doing, sweet baby? How you doing, sweet love? How can I help you? You just got to be different. Manifest what you need. Hey, Red. How you doing, sweet baby? Sweet. I can't sing. I'm not even going to try. Anybody got a question? If not, I'm going to keep reading for us fire signs. I don't know why it's coming out as fire signs. I see it as the first card that came out the deck. They said, hermit for a little while and focus on cutting off what is meant for you. Focus on cutting off what isn't meant for you. Some people think it's because they got an ex mean their ex is meant for them. It's because I really love them a lot. The ex think they so goddamn too good for you. Fuck them. To say I'm sorry for what they did or if they did anything. The devil card. If the ex think they're so good, too good for you to say I'm sorry for what they did, leave them where they standing. Just like this. Just leave them right there. Trust me. You're going to be their biggest regret. I wish I never did it. Because as much as they think you wouldn't hurt, they hurt more. And then you sitting here like the Wheel of Fortune, and they don't even know it because they're too much of an asshole to actually come forth. Hey, baby love, how you doing, baby? Welcome. Welcome, everyone. I was hoping to have a personal soon. I have a private soon, so I'm hoping to get it in. So if you have a question, ask it. It's in there saying, like this. My tower is my justice, and your justice is, look, your justice is the Wheel of Fortune. My tower is my justice, and your justice is my Wheel of Fortune. I did just say, just ask your question. I only got a little bit of time, sweet baby, before I got a personal to do. I got 1 hour. Man, I'm working too much. Today, I'm doing these live readings. Tomorrow, I'll do less live readings, but because I'm packing my apartment to move, it's like no matter what. And then after that, I got 8 to 10 hour shifts at my job, which I will have to be there on time. But I will be there on time in order to get the money I need to make. In order to make all this work out. Oh, there's my sign. In order to make all this work out so that I can eventually quit this job and just do me. But it's temporary. My job was only temporary, and I knew that when I started it. Okay, Doug, in your relationship, Red, I got you. It says 8 of Pentacles, your first card that came out. I'll show you every card that came out. And I'll show you as they flip that I'm putting them down. So, here we go. You got, I know the lighting is kind of different. When I put it down, let me try to change it. There we go. So, you have the 8 of Pentacles. You have I know I need my energy. It's been all day today. I've been online for one thing or another. So I'm going to do this live. And then after this live, which is the one I promised, I'm going to bed, sweet baby. I know. It's like a sweet 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups, and the Hangman. So basically, you, Miss Red, y'all work on things together. However, it's like a constant battle on top. who's stronger than the other. The Ace of Pentacles is the one who makes more money. And then the one that makes the less money, the Nine of Wands in reverse, they just kind of give in. And the Queen of Cups says, but y'all both love each other. Y'all don't mind with the Hangman, like some Netflix and chill, which is cool. Y'all like to chill with each other. Y'all have a really good shit going on. And with the Knight of Wands, y'all really have some chemistry. However, y'all need to learn to appreciate each other. And don't look at what y'all have lost, but look at justice, how fun that shit is, how good it is. Because not everybody has that. And if there's any cheating going on, which it came up in the cards, like whoever is being cheated on needs to pick up these wands and carry them on. If you ever find a cheat in that relationship. And that's period and point blank. And all I got to say about it. That's for red. Anybody else? I do need my energy back. Hey, y'all. Hey, sweet. It's my sweetest girl I ever known. Hey, sweet. How you doing, sweet baby? Thank you for coming back, sweet love. For real. Because so far, red, you have the star card. Which means it's more them than you. And for real, I'm just sitting here doing like this. And it came out. I slept periodically in and out last night, which I found out there's a lot of us going through the same thing. Me and Miss Beatrice, Miss Francis, we're all going through the same thing. Miss Shawana, she's going through the same thing of like just having issues of her own. It's just kind of like it's a retrograde. None of us can sleep. Not fully all night. What's up with your love life? I'm trying to get rest, but I'm also, when I said I have a day off, I'm trying to be here for you guys. But I do have to get offline soon because I have a personal at 9. So I have to like catch my bearings and clear my energy. But I do have a personal at 9. Okay, the star cards mean you're the star of your own world. You have your foot both not only in the earth, but the water. And not only does the water look upon you, but the blue skies. And so does the clouds. And your gods, your ancestors, your angels. When you're the star of the world, it's like saying, I'm the shimmer, I'm the sun in the sky, and not seeing yourself as a star. That's the sun and the sky. It's the star at night. You're the star that everyone looks at. It's like being Orion's belt. A star card again. It's like being Orion's belt and not noticing what Orion is. And Orion's belt is the most noticeable constellation in the sky. It's like that. You're the star. You just don't know it. And when you know it, that's when God will bless you. No, Miss Red asked, what is the star card? Because I gave her a star card earlier, and she just got it twice. And I'm just sitting here doing it like this, and it flipped over. It's like being Orion's belt. Orion is the most noticeable constellation in the sky. It's just a matter of, do you realize you're it? You're part of Orion's belt. You may not necessarily be from here. Okay, and now, Queen, this is yours. And the same thing goes for you, and that's why it goes for you too, apparently. Because as soon as you spoke, it came out too. Y'all are both speaking at the same time. But y'all think y'all both need the same reading. And that's why I'm getting it at the same time. Y'all both need the same reading. And it says, patience is a virtue. Temperance card. Because you think that everything's going to happen when you want it to. Not everything does. What you want and what's God meant. What you want and what's meant. What you want. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands get what the fuck she wants. It'll come. But sometimes it'd be like, heartbreak, you got the best. What? Heartbreak. What's that heartbreak song? You got the best of me. Heartbreaker, you got the best of me. You may have had to deal with some bullshit to get there. Which, don't blame nobody else but that man or that woman and yourself, because it seemed like a good plan at first. But ended up in heartbreak. It's okay. Look, I used to tell my ex-wife when she got her feelings hurt, I said, look, baby, I love you so much. And I used to tell her, when you get your feelings hurt, I gotta tell you something. And she used to cry. At the same time, she's smiling. She said, I gotta pick myself up, dust myself off, and start all over again. And that was our song. I said, what I tell you, sweet baby? I said, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. So when she got her feelings hurt, she would be crying and crying and crying. And she was like, I gotta pick myself up, dust myself off, and start all over again. And then she used to give me the biggest hug. Pick yourself up. Definitely third party. Dust yourself off. I don't care what excuses you make. You can write as many lines on here as you want to. Pick yourself up. And as long as you keep thinking about the third party, you're the weakness. But you know what strength comes from? Pick yourself up. Dust yourself off. And start all over again. Starting over is not a bad thing. So I'm sorry, Queen, if I don't have more of an answer for you. You're getting healed right now. there is a third party. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off. What's that saying? God. I don't know that song, but it's like, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. So no more capitalizing my chat line. Enough. Last question, last answer. I gave it to you. If you don't accept it, that's on you. I ain't gonna tell you they're gonna come back, and you ain't gonna steer me to. Goodbye. Thank you. I don't know if your future husband is somebody you know. Who the fuck knows that? Moving right along. Like, for real. Like, I'm just looking through a crystal ball. Well, I am kind of, but it's not like I'm gonna tell you that anyway. If you don't know that by now, you need to figure it out. Queen, I'm about to delete you from my channel. So stop. I have no more answers for you. And not every question is free. Cash at me. And I bet you if I mention cash, your ass will be gone real quick. Cash, cash, cash. My cash app is listed below. Cash, cash, cash. And if you got all these questions, I bet you got that $300 I want below. Or even my cruise that I want that costs $1,100. Cash, cash, cash. I guess I'll see you stop. Cash, 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 cash. Because you taking up my whole stuff. Cash at me. My cash app is listed below. And not even like a little bit. Because if it's all about you, that makes it a whole private reading. That means you got to pay at least $20 for a private reading. Even and 40 and even above that, the next one in line, in order for you to get to take over my entire private reading. Cash, baby. Because I don't play. My reading is real. She don't lie. Queen of Pentacles to the Three of Wands. I have the ability to read all things. It's not about that. And I have many of cards. So you're welcome to cash at me. I'll receive the notification on my phone when you do. Otherwise, I can't let you take over my whole chat box, baby. And you know I'm right. Because if I wasn't right, you wouldn't be asking all these questions. I gotta go to the restroom, y'all. It's been 30 minutes, but it's been like an hour since I used it. Give me a second. Okay. So I'm sorry, y'all. Like, my viewers get a report on here because I get a lot of trollers. I get people who just want to make things just about them. But then as soon as I say Cash App, they don't. They like move around, kind of like Queen of the West, I guess. They just move around, and the Cash App never comes. But they have so many questions. Like it's like it's like there's a universe of people who want answers, and then one person who's just taking up everything. You want a personal reading? I'll give you one. And I have a private reading coming up here pretty soon, so I don't have much time. As soon as that person hits me up on my line, I'm going to go and do my private reading. And that's happening pretty soon. So I need to make myself available because that person most definitely paid her due to get herself 2 private readings this month. No worries. Do you? Okay. So if you have Cash App, sweet love, you're more than welcome, love, to hit my Cash App. Every question is a higher Cash App. That's all I gotta say about that. I don't mind you taking up my line. I don't mind. But if you Cash App me, if I have other people in line and you want to skip to the front of the line and have everything you want answered, I'm gonna need a Cash App, if that makes sense. My Cash App is listed below in the description box. I have many decks. I have many decks. A lot of them. It's not that. It's just that answer one person's questions, and I get like 200 people on my line a day. It were like, seriously, I'm just like everybody else on YouTube. A Cash App will make a difference between putting you in the front of the line versus just answering one of your questions. I'm gonna leave it at that. But my Cash App is listed below. Most definitely is. None of my bluebirds are in here. I need another bluebird that's going to be here more often than not. Most of them kind of got their own thing going. But I need another bluebird that's going to be here more often. And my bluebirds are my moderators. I need another moderator that's going to be here more often. Taurus goddess, how you doing, sweet baby? Yeah, you're welcome to ask, we love. Just keep it to a minimum, please. Oh my God. I have no moderators here. I have about 6 moderators. None of them showed up. I'm going crazy right now. But it's going to happen. I don't care when or how. It's going to happen tonight because tomorrow I'm going to be a little busy, so I'll be here about half the time. How are you doing, sweet Taurus? How you doing, sweet baby? Ashra, yes, you may ask a question. Hashra, yes, you may ask a question. Fire signs and air signs, we match if it's a cool ass relationship, but if it's not and we already broke up, it don't match. I'm just gonna let you know the truth. This is Logic Tarot, and I'm sure ain't gonna lie to you. Logic Tarot says fire signs and air signs, if it match, you still be together. If it don't match, you won't. More than likely, air signs go with earth signs. They're not meant for fire signs. Fire signs are meant for other fire signs. They can also be semi-harmonious with water signs, but even that, it don't last that long. Fire, thank you so much for your confirmation. Fire signs are meant to be with other fire signs, or we can be with earth signs, but not air signs, and not definitely not air signs, and mostly not water signs. We have to look for earth signs, and we have to look for other fire signs. That's it. That's all we got. And I mean, I'm a fire sign. I'm a Sagittarian. I've been through a lot of them. It's fire signs or earth signs that we get along with the best, that we can actually settle down with. Not somebody like water signs that'll put out our fire, and air signs where they can do something and we just fucking blow up. No, we need to be with, and then the relationship ends. Either way, we need to be with like an earth sign, or because fire, what does it take to build a bonfire? It takes the earth and a bunch of sticks, which is also the earth, and then a match and then the fire is built, and it can flame as far as it wants to, but it won't hurt the earth unless a fire gets out of control. Then it'll be our fault. And I'll leave it at that. I just gave you a reading. If you don't understand that that's a reading, then that's probably why you don't have the person that you want to in the first place. There's no look. If you want to reunite with somebody you're gonna end up breaking up with in the first, that is gonna break up with you, because air signs are the runners. So if you want to reunite with somebody that broke up with you in the first place, go for it. I gave you your advice. So sorry, love. And if you don't believe me, come back as soon as you get with them. And then get with them, realize that they gonna sit here and leave in the first place. And I bet you they was the one that left. It wasn't even you. They just pissed you off enough to like make you blow up for them to leave. If you're the fire sign. If you're the air sign, you pissed them off enough for them to leave. I know. My air sign next door neighbor did the same thing. The person that I had living with me, which was an air sign, did the same thing. My mother's an air sign. She's a Libra. I had a Aquarius. Aquarius. If it happens, it happens. You should let it fuck go. They will piss you off enough to just be like, get the fuck on. And when you say get the fuck on, you need to actually mean it. And stop chasing somebody that is like running from you because they are irresponsible, fucked up. They're fine. Fucked up, they're fine. I'm fine. You fine? Oh, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm fine. Fucked up, irrational, neurotic, and emotional. Fine. Fine. I'm fine. Fuck a fine. Taurus, are you still here, sweet baby? Much love to you. But it's real true. It's real true. Fucked up. I am fine. Fucked up, irrational, neurotic, and emotional. Fine. I'm fine. Don't even listen to the fine part, because honestly, they have some shit going on behind them. And if you're the air sign, you ain't so fine. But if you're the fire sign, they just mad because you are okay with expressing your emotions and they're so much not. They want to just blow wind on your fire to try to put you out, which you blow wind on fire. It's a fire flame, period. And if you don't know that, you need to get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. It is truth. It is truth. They be like, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm fine. Fucked up, irrational, neurotic, and emotional. I don't want to deal with that. That's 4 different feelings I don't even want to deal with. Go on over there. Bye, baby. I see you in the wind. Take your wind ass somewhere else. Your windy ass. So, Taurus, you still here? Shit, I promise you, flowers blow in the wind, but I'm a fire. I ain't not a flower. For real. You better find one of them namaste bitches, because I ain't it. I'll tell you exactly what it is. And if you in my face with some bullshit, I'm going to be in your face with some other shit. That is the truth. As a fire sign. Fire sign tells the truth. Air sign, they're a whole bunch of ass lies. I'm I'm fine. Really, if you were to tell the truth, like honestly, you would tell me exactly what's wrong with you. I tell you exactly what's wrong with me so we can fix it. But no, you fine. So be fucked up, irrational, neurotic, and emotional. I'll be fine with it. Fucked up, irrational, neurotic, and emotional. We both be fine. How about that? Next person. Anybody in here that wants a question answered? If there was no one else, I'm going offline. If there's no one else, I'm going offline. So if you have a question, ask it so that I can answer it. Every time I try to go offline, somebody else come in, which I don't mind. I just want to get it known for everybody. I'm here for a reason. I wouldn't be here for an hour for nothing. Man, that was like the most, that's the biggest thing you'll hear from an air sign. I'm fine, or I'm okay, or I'm good, or everything's great. And honestly, they don't really feel that way. They'll just tell you anything that comes out of their mouth. And then a pair of lips will say anything. Okay, look, sweet, I'm going to tell you something. You may be an air sign, but you may also have other things in your birth chart that actually makes you more truthful than most air signs. Like you may have like a bunch of Sagittarian, or you may have a bunch of Leo, or you may have a bunch of Aries, or you may have like a really nice Virgo placement or a really nice Gemini placement where the truth just come out. Geminis, Virgos, Virgos not so much. They're most of they're most of home and family. But fire signs, if you're looking for, you can't possibly find a truthful water sign. Um, Water, Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You may have a really good Taurus placement. You may have a good Gemini placement, but you have to look up your birth chart. Now, sweet, I'm trying to tell you, sweet, you may have placements where it contradicts your sun sign, which your sun sign can be contradicted by the other placements in your chart. So you may be this sun sign, however, the rest of your chart is a lot of this, which melds together, which outshines your sunshine, your sun sign. But me personally, I'm a Sagittarius. I have so many Sagittarius in my chart. It just is what it is. I'm Sagittarius and I'm water. I'm water, so I'm very sensitive. I'm Sagittarius, so I'm very upfront about my sensitivities. And then my north node is in Pisces and my south node is in Gemini. or Capricorn, depending on when you look up my birth chart. It's like a cusp baby. So it just depends. If you look at my houses, it's mostly water and fire and air. The three signs in my houses that are predominant. So, and my house of family, I'm a Libra, but my mother's a Libra. I don't know how I ended up a Libra in my house of family and, accomplishments and all that, but I'm a Libra. But in my house of like a go-getter, I'm a Scorpio. So I have no idea. And sometimes I just gotta go with the flow. Cause that's three different signs I just mentioned to you. And then when it comes to being at home, I'm a Virgo. Once I get here, it's hard to get me out of it. I'm a Virgo when I get home. A Virgo Libra. I just want my home to be the best of 484 on my clock, Central Standard Time. I just want my home to be the best I can make it. So it just kind of depends. Truth. But sweet, you were here listening, but you didn't ask. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that as an air sign that you're not fair and kind. I'd never say that. I'm fair and kind, but it's because of the other points that I have in my zodiac. Like my Aries. I have every single sign in my zodiac. Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Pisces is my North Star, my fortune. My Aries is in my Saturn or my Mars. I have every single sign in my zodiac. There's not a sign I don't have. I have Aries, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius. My Leo is in my Saturn. I have Leo, Aries, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I have Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. I'm not even lying. I have every single sign in my zodiac. So I feel like I'm guided by the divine. And if they say, take this footstep like the sands of time, I take it. Every single one. I'll show you my zodiac. I'll show you my chart. I have every single sign in my zodiac. There is missing a few. I have every single one. Every single one. Hi, Alex. Hi, sweet love. I'll show you my zodiac chart if you want to see it. I have every single sign in my zodiac chart. I'm good, lovey. How you doing, sweet love? And you know what? Half the time I don't know what to do with it, which is why people are able to drain my energy, is because I want to share what I have. So what would you like to ask, Alex, sweet love? I don't like to like, it says shine your light. That's my light. It really does say this. Look, shine your light. And here's the reading. You may not be able to read it, but it says, no one can do you as you can. Yet, we sometimes feel that we need to be a certain way, a way not aligned with our authentic selves. It takes discipline to do what you love, especially if you are a natural giver. It is easy to get caught up with other people's lives. Tending to others' own needs harms none, and we will have a lot more to give. It is time to collect our light and shift the vibration here on earth, starting with our inner sense of being. You are a sovereign being. Regain compassionate empowerment, and remember that what lights up your world. And that is my card. It's been sitting there all day, and I've been like looking at it. I've been looking at it literally. It's harder to do it in here because it focuses on my couch too. I've been looking at it literally all day. I left it on the side, flipped over, but I haven't. I just kept seeing, shine your light, shine your light, shine your light. I kept reading the title, shine your light. So as I was reading the title, I was like, shine my light. What is that supposed to mean? I mean, everyone has a light, right? So if everyone has a light, maybe everyone needs to do the same thing. Everyone here, shine your light, right? So I'm sorry. Alex, what would you like to know, sweet baby? Shine your light. Be who you are. Hi, Miss Francis. Hey, baby. Shine your light, Miss Francis. Shine your light. Look, shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Thank you, Bluebird. I've not had a Bluebird here for a minute. Thank you, Bluebird. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine your light, because no one can do you as you can. So do you. That's kind of the point. And that you never give someone the opportunity to take you from you. Ever. They say, I lost myself in that person. No, you didn't. You just gave that person an opportunity to infiltrate who you already knew you were. You already know who you are. If you are who you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The crowd is here. So if you are who you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The Calvary's here. Because if you are who you say you are, everyone will back you up without you even know they're backing you up. If you are who you say you are, a superstar. Watch is why we have the star card, right? So have no fear. The Calvary's here. There'll be somebody that'll have your back no matter what. So all I gotta say is, if you are who you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. Your Calvary's here. And if you don't have a Calvary, I'll come where the fuck you are and you'll have one. And I'll beat up anybody that says the fuck you ain't who you say you are. If I gotta come to Singapore, I'll be in Singapore. If I gotta come to China, I'll be in China. If I gotta come to Japan, I'll be in Japan. As long as you are who you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. Your Calvary's here. And I'll bring everybody I know. And I'll bring everybody on the plane. I'll say, bitch, let's go to Singapore. And everybody will climb up on a plane, go to Singapore just to see the city, and I'll have everybody beat up everybody that's fucking with you. If you are who you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. Your Calvary's here. And that's all I gotta say about that. Fuck them up. Oh, Lord. Shine bright like a diamond. And they mad because you shining bright. That's because they ain't got shit. And fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. For real, though. You don't need nobody to tell you who you are. If you are who you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. Even if it's God, source, universe, even if your ancestors come through, even if the angels come through, even if anybody come through, as long as you are who you say you are. And it doesn't matter what you do, where you go. It doesn't matter what your dreams are. They will have your back as long as you are who you say you are, a superstar. As long as you live in your best self, have no fear. Your Calvary's here. They will have your back. And that's all I got to say about that. That's why I refuse to judge anybody. That's why I refuse to look at anybody. That's why I refuse to say, I'm sorry, you're going through that. Because you know what? If you are who you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. Your Calvary's here. And I'm just one of your many. That's all I got to say about that. If you are who you say you are, I'm just one of your many. A superstar. Have no fear. I don't fear a motherfucker in it. Boy, I dare. I dare you. 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 Because you know what? I shines my light. And my light is for real. I shine my life. I shine my light. I'm 40 years old. In 2 weeks. I damn dare if no one can do you as you can. I can do me as I can. Have you lost me? Have I lost me? If I can't do me, I'm not even going to give the devil that privilege. If I am who I say I am, a superstar, then I have no fear. My Calvary's here. Fuck what you talking about? Miss Francis came on board. Thank you, baby. I love you very much, always and forever. My Calvary's here. For real. I was just talking about I don't have a bluebird right now. And guess what? My bluebird just came through. For real. Like I'm not playing no games. Because if you are who you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The Calvaries. And it doesn't matter if you a gamer or if you think you look this way or if you feel like you that way or if you is this way or if you is that way or if you don't believe in yourself or if you do believe in yourself. I don't give a fuck. If you are who you say you are, I'm a gamer, a superstar, I'm a this. But as long as you provide for your family and you have a wish and don't sit there and wish that you did and don't do it, excuse me, a wish is something that just didn't happen because you didn't implement it. A wish is, there's no way a wish can be granted if you don't implement your wish. Put a foot forward in the sands of time so God can put a foot forward right along with you. Because if you are who you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. Your Calvary's here. And that's how that goes. And if they ain't here for you and at the end of the day, then that's how they ghost. Let them be that. Because if you are who you say you are, as long as I never change, as long as you never do too, the issue is not what you, it's with the people you hang. Because if you are, as long as I never go ghost, and if they are the one that go ghost first, all of a sudden you stop hearing from a motherfucker as much as you did at first. If you are who you say you are, a superstar, then I guess the issue is not with you. The issue is with them. Let them sing their own song like a siren. Let them sing their own siren. Because a siren tries to pull you into their world. Yeah. I don't have to go. I'm choosing the direction in which I chose that brought that siren here in the first place. Because if I wasn't traveling the direction, that God wouldn't put in my face a distraction. If you are who you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. Yo, I'm going to put it like this. Then have no fear. Your calories here. There's nothing you cannot do. And that's all I got to say about that. So please, if you are who you say you are, then have no fear. Your gods are here. And when your gods are here, you won't even try to divert. That's it. So what's meant for you will never pass you by. Even if that is the weirdest shit, because I didn't press. Y'all, I've been sitting over here with my hands in the air, and my TV played by its damn self. Oh God, that's the freakiest shit I ever seen. Cause if I am who I say I am, a superstar, I'm not lying. Oh my God, that shit played by itself. It played by itself. Like I didn't even play. I didn't press play. I haven't touched nothing. Y'all saw my hands. I didn't press a play button or nothing. My cigarettes are over here. The play button is right here in a completely different spot than my cigarettes. I just picked up a cigarette and I sang, and this played by its damn self. That's some freaky shit. Miss Francis, you weren't here when that happened? No, Miss Francis, think of it like this. And that's what I keep trying to tell you. Think of it like this. You're learning your lesson in the soft way. You have a way to turn all this around. Even if you keep living this here, A Lifestyle by T.I. Even if you keep living your lifestyle, you learning some lessons about how to live it. If that's what you choose, they will show you the gateway on how to live this lifestyle. And if you want to listen, you listen. If you don't, you don't. That's it. But I'm sitting over here. I'm for real watching. I'm talking to y'all. My TV turned on by its goddamn self. It pressed play by its damn self. I promise you, by itself. I didn't even touch it. That's kind of freaky shit going on in my house. I turn off my oven. It still clicks for like 4 days as if it's on. I hear bangs in my house. I know. I'm serious, girl. You have no idea. Spirits be all around me. They be trying to I'll be like, am I supposed to be up right now? And then my refrigerator out here. On my refrigerator. It ain't even my oven, because my oven just clicks. My microwave will go off like beep, 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 beep. I ain't put shit in it in 24 hours. That's how shit. I'm for real. Out here knocks on my floor. I'm for real. Spirit talk to me. Y'all don't think it does, But spirit has a loud ass voice and what it's trying to say to me. And then when soon as I said, if you are who you say you are, that's when this shit just played by a damn self. I have my cigarette. I picked up my lighter. And it's like on the other side of my phone, away from the remote control. My cigarettes is way over here. The remote, look. My cigarettes is way over here. The remote is right here. My lighter is right here. And it's still played by its damn self. That's some freaky shit. That's all I gotta say about that. It's some freaky shit going on in my house for spirit to be talking to me all the damn time. And it get on my fucking nerves. People think I'm lecturing them, but it be spirit be talking all in my ear. I just like, shut up. Like, can I just say some normal shit? I'm putting it back where I found it. Watch, y'all about to hear some other freaky shit going on in my house. I got y'all in my living room now and not so much in my office. Y'all gonna hear the stove click. Y'all gonna hear some bangs on the floor. Y'all gonna hear all the shit that be going on in the living room of my apartment. That's why I really don't like sleeping in here, but I sleep in here for my dog. Excuse me. That's when I really am channeling. But I do. And I'll pull some cards for it if you want me to. Because if you are manifesting the patience for love, I sleep in here for my dog. I don't have to. I can move all this shit to my bedroom. Y'all seen me do it. I can move all this shit to my office. Y'all seen me do it. I sleep in here for my dog. And he's a damn fool. My living room have cameras too. So check it out. So one day, I'm gonna tell you a real life story. I'm gonna tell you a real life story. And if you go back to about in July, August, September, one of my readings, it said, why are all these orbs around my house? I was looking at the camera in my room and they had like a bunch of orbs in it. I said, why the fuck are all these orbs in my house? It's because a school of kids got shot up and they all came to my house. It was elementary school, y'all. And all these kids came to my house and they were gone. But the orbs came to my house. And I have all these orbs in my apartment. And I said, y'all, I'm so freaked out because I have all these orbs in my apartment and I don't know why. And I haven't had as many since. But children, if I may say, children are my weakness. I love children. And they're welcome here anytime. A person went up and a person that was just miserable. And I had to tell that giant elephant in the room that this is why it wasn't who you shot. It was the problem was that You dealt with something outside of these kids because these kids didn't do anything. Let them go. I had to pray with God in my Bible, Palo Santo, dragon's blood, regular sage, and open my doors and say, you are not welcome here. And when I say you are not welcome here, he left. The kids found they were saying, these kids are unidentified of an elementary school that a student shot up, like the Columbine, back when I was growing up. You remember the Columbine? So it was Columbine here in San Antonio. Person shot up an entire school, a kid. Didn't God rest his soul? God forgive that person, because a child know not what they do. They just kind of go through things and they don't know how to react to them. So they come to the first solution. Some kids kill themselves. Some kids live through it. Some kids die because of other people's bad influences. The saddest thing I ever seen was to wake up. I saw all these orbs in my apartment for 3 days till they disappeared. Then I felt his devilish energy. I literally put it online. It was like, my child, waking up in the middle of the night, saying these things. I said, no, that's not your child, devil. That is not your child. It was a catalyst, but it's not your child. That child belongs to God. So shall you send him there. And I prayed for him. Until I stopped receiving those dreams. I pray for everyone. One night, that same week, I was asleep and I was convulsing in my sleep. I said, get out of my house. I opened my Bible and I opened my doors. I said, you were not welcome here. I exiled them, Palo Santo them, sage them, dragon blood them. Get out. You are not welcome here. And I haven't had a dream like that ever since. I read my Bible on them first. God comes first. Then our ancestors. Then our Palo Santo. Then our sage. But God is the leader of all. And you can't banish anything without him. Without knowing and understanding the Bible. You want to banish evil? Banish evil. You want God to show you thine enemies? Ask him to show me thine enemies. Ooh, that has been a truck for me. I mean, like, you have to be really literally willing to go through that turmoil, because it will show you thy enemies, even someone that's taking advantage of you that you thought that never would. I mean, Jesus. And God Almighty, He will show you all thine enemies. And you'll realize if you have a good soul, you're going to have to be alone for a little while until you find a good soul like you. Sometimes I wish I would have never asked him to do that. But sometimes I'm so grateful that I did. Because the hurt that was being caused and put within me became greater than the silence I have right now. I'm appreciating my quiet, even though sometimes it's hard to accept and it makes me want to do this, eat more, do this, drink more, do this. You know what? I'd rather do that than this. Hello, hi, real miss. Hi, baby. I know I owe you a reading, baby. I got you. I got you, baby. I'm in a lecture right now. My head is spinning. I got to get it out. So one thing I do know is I don't care what anybody says. A tango is a dance. It's like this. Suavemente, besame. You have a choice to dance or not. Te quiero sus labios. Besamo, mami. You can dance, my mommy. Suavemente, besame. Te quiero sus labios. Besamo, mami. Suave. D, I got you, but I owe Real Miss a reading. She paid for it. Cash App. Real Miss, are you ready, baby? Suavemente. Besame. All right. Where do you want it? Here or private? Te quiero sus labios. Besamo, mami. That means dance, mommy. Suavemente. What makes you happy? Besame. Dance. Katie, you can come on and ask, but there's a line on this shit. Real Miss, how do you want it? How do you want it? How do you feel? Want it private or on here? I wish my AC would turn off because I'm cold. Real Miss, you still here? Okay, how do you want it? On here or do you want private? I'll shut this shit off. You don't know me like that. I will shut this shit off because you pay me considerably for 2 readings. So this is your second one. Private. Okay. Download Duo on your phone and I'll call you on the number you gave me on Duo. If I can't, I'm going to have your private number, but I won't use it again. I'll only use the number and what you gave me. Okay, I'm going to answer these 2 questions while we get that together. Arshal, you haven't answered. I'll ask a question yet. Will Jiju and me I honestly, it depends on how long it's been since y'all last talked, and if y'all, and this is Hashmel. It depends on how long it's been since y'all have talked, and if y'all have not talked in a while, I would suggest you move along and find yourself somebody else. Not that it's heartbreaking, not in a heartbreaking way, but in an allowance of letting someone find their own way, even if it's back to you. And that's one thing I do know. Let them find their own way, even if it's back to you. But if it takes them 2 or 3 years to get there, I wouldn't suggest you wait. Or 4 or 5 or 6. Can you imagine waiting 6 years for Jajuel to reunite with you? I'm not gonna wait 6 years for somebody to do shit. Period. That what? Okay. Well, I would not wait for Jitu to reunite with you. Now, as far as your business goes, I can't make my whole life and my whole reading about everything you're worried about. I'm so sorry. I wish you the best. It'll do fine as long as you put effort towards it. That means early to bed, early to rise, make a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Early to bed, early to rise, set your business up, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I'll leave it at that. Miss Katie, you have one more question? And everybody be asking these questions, but nobody putting their likes up. That's what I don't like. You come up here for some free stuff, but you don't want to put a like on a comment box. I've answered so many questions. I've been on here for almost 2 hours, and I got 2 likes. I won't be. You know what? I'm not answering any more questions that don't give a like. Is what it is. I don't care what you ask. Real Miss, if you still here, I got you. Just text my phone, whatever number you just call my phone, whatever number you want what to duo in, and I'll give you your card reading. Look, I smell. You haven't even liked my like box. Why the hell would I answer another question for you? I answered the first one. Leave me alone. Go on with your cheap ass. You don't have no cash. You don't give a like, and you ain't subscribed. Go on with your cheap ass. You got your free reading. Go the fuck away. Thank you. And that means that anybody that ain't part of my favorite, get the fuck on. If you ain't a like or subscriber, go get the fuck on. And don't tell me you like, because the same 2 like been there since I got here. Get the fuck on. I answered your question. I owe you no more than that. No, I'm not answering nothing else. I don't care if they don't come back. You know what? As cheap as you is to even give a like or even motherfucking subscribe, as cheap as I'm saying, it ain't worth it. Tarot Destroyer, you ain't worth it either. Ain't worth it. Not even my time. Not even you ain't worth my enemies or shit, my friends. Anybody want to hear from that? I can say whatever the fuck I want on my channel. If you got a problem with it, I don't know, report me. Honestly, I never had a plan on doing that. But I promise you, you probably planned on doing it before I did. Otherwise, you wouldn't try to tell somebody else to do it. Have you ever heard of, see, I'm an 80s baby. I'm 40 years old. So let me put it like this. Have you ever heard of the person that had that, what was it? Jeffrey Dahmer. It wasn't Jeffrey Dahmer. Although this is a Jeffrey Dahmer motherfucker. Because they crazy as fuck. What is it? There was a white bay on the islands of Josh Van Dyke in the British Virgin Islands. People telling people to drink the drink. Drink the drink. Kill yourself. I ain't for real. You kill yourself. That's what I was saying. For real. To keep you off your account. If you want to kill yourself, you kill yourself. But one thing I can say is, it's not a suggestion. I don't want to lose you. But I sure don't want you on my channel telling me to kill myself either. I don't care if you reported me for anything. For real. You and every other name you use have more reports than I do. Yeah, real miss, I'm ready. I need to get up off here because here comes the stupid. Kill myself. Like, really? Whatever you wish for me, return to sender. That's all I gotta say about that. In front of your face. Return to sender. That's all I gotta say about that. In front of your face. What? Okay. If you call my phone, my laptop is my laptop. I will disconnect from my laptop. Real miss, I got you though. If you keep trying, what is with you? Why do you keep coming to my page? Question is, why do you keep trying to ruin a good thing? Everything positive you try to ruin. Why are you trying to ruin a good thing? Is it because you have no confidence? Or because you think God forgot you? Or because, okay, you can go to your app page. If you can't download Duo, go to your Google and type up Duo and press the download button. I don't understand. Okay. If we're both wrong, why are you here? It's the same person over and over again. You just wish that you were with me. You wish that you could get to me. You wish that you were the giant on top of Mount Everest. But honestly, on the clouds, even if you were the giant on top of Mount Everest, I'm the place where you can't breathe. So I don't understand why you're here. Okay. Then I have, wait. Okay, I just sent you an invite right now. You just can't, haters can't breathe here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you try to find air here, but you just can't breathe. It's like you just can't breathe. You just can't find air here. That's not meant for you. I will find another page to go. Like, even these XSX shows, I mean, for real. It's just like you just can't find air here. There's really just kind of no way to find air here. I mean, for real. You just can't find air here. So I would suggest y'all go breathe where you can. Just breathe. There's a song for it's getting harder and harder to breathe. And that was done by what is called Maroon, one of the singers from Maroon 5. It's just getting harder and harder to breathe. You just can't find air here. It's just not worth it. So sorry. Even if you try to get all in my head, I keep thinking over and over again. But for you, it's just getting harder, harder to breathe. You just can't be here. It ain't worth it. You don't know much about nothing because you're younger than me. Just out here spreading shit you don't even know about. You don't know about prohibition. You don't know about slavery. You don't know about calling people out their name. You don't know about even trolling channels. You just started doing it because you think it's going to get you more viewers. Well, if you feel like it will, do it. Whatever you think will work. Excuse me. Sonic is a hedgehog. That's a Nintendo game. So get played. Okay? But right here, this is true player made. Like tailor made. Like a fine fitting suit. I don't got time. Yeah, Sega. I was around when Sega was first made. And trust me, I played Sega as a first game. You have no idea who you're playing with. But I'm not getting mad at all. Even though I'm giving you a little bit of attention, it's just until my friend downloads this app. So did you get the app, real miss? Because I sent it to you. Oh my God. Real miss. As a moderator. Oh, there we go. Real miss, can you please, as a moderator, remove this hot, sexy shit online? And anybody else that come on here, I'm not even trying to, if they talk about gaming or some other shit, remove them. It's something that I think my moderators can do versus I can do. Somehow your moderators have more. See, here come Destroyer Tarot. I don't even know how they keep coming back. We can do the reading. Okay. So I get it, real miss. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh my God, this person is back. I keep removing the same person and they keep coming back. And I don't get how to just remove them permanently. Report. Okay. So anybody with some bullshit, I'm reporting you as a terrorist. That's it. That's it. That way you don't come back. Real miss. We can do this. Okay. Ooh. You got. Ooh, look. This is your first card. You so mad. That's why I said, ooh. You got some fighting going on. Get the fuck off my line, bro. Like, for real. How the fuck do I get these people off my line forever? Period. So whatever they write, I'm so sorry. So, ooh, you got some issues going on. And then these came right side down. So I'm going to read them as they came. The Three of Pentacles. You feel like you're sharing somebody. Or you come into tarot for a reading. They're going to come back with the I'm sorry, so sorry, looking attitude, looking self. Why are you giving her this story? And I'm reading stories, by the way, real miss. You know this. They're saying because there is some sneaky shit going on. A woman intuition is never wrong. A woman intuition is never wrong. So why are we getting this reading? I'll show you. I won't touch anything. And I'll show you. Why are we getting this reading? I gotta move my phone because it's private. But you got the Hierophant. Because you really, really love this person. You really, really loved this person. But this person didn't love you the way they should. You had all these damn sleepless motherfucking nights until you felt like you needed to walk away for something that could be a brand new beginning. Hi, Miss Francis. Hey, baby. Miss Francis, can you get rid of Tarot Destroyer, please? I've tried every button that I could push. Can you please get rid of this motherfucker? Please. And that person isn't even talking to you right now. Not the way they should. Tarot Destroyer just keeps coming back. He has like 10 different pages now. He'll be back. Like 10 of them. But God says, work on yourself and your pentacles. And the Two of Swords. I know you can't see it as well. That better. 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 I tried everything. So you got the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Make a decision between working with that person or working on yourself and love. What do you mean? Your kids. You sit here and fight that same fucking battle over and over again. But you'll be the Empress in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Lovers in reverse. It still won't happen the way you want it to. The Queen of Swords in the upright. The point is that you stop fighting a battle that you think you can win, and it's not worth it. When you stop fighting, that'll be your justice. That will be when you grow up. That will be when you start a brand new beginning. That will be when all the secrets come out, which the secret is, I don't give a fuck. I got other shit to worry about, like my kids and stuff. I really just don't give a fuck. That's when the judgment will come out, and that's when you'll be the King of Pentacles. That's when you win. And let this motherfucker go and take his Ace of Wands somebody motherfucking where else. Because he think you a Page of Pentacles. Really, you the Knight of Pentacles and everything happy he could ever have. And you were offering his cup, but he broke your heart, even though you thought of him as your wish fulfillment and marriage material. Baby. Problem is the Death card. You fucked it up. You fucked it up. Look, the reason why you don't know more, when you first met him, this is how you felt. But he fucked it up. Your Ten of Pentacles is stop juggling you and that man. And your Two of Cups, it's a tower off from the beginning. And they said being afraid of losing what you already, that somebody already fucked up, is your Devil card. You know, even if you tried Two of Wands for a brand new beginning and had patience with it and tried to manifest it and waited for your ship to come in, it's still unsatisfying. Right here. And that's all I got to say about that. I don't care what you say on the screen, but I know the card don't lie. The Fool card, brand new beginning. Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, some sneaky shit. Looking back, given to two, and if you keep focusing on the same man, you don't have a very your new beginning ain't very new either. You're gonna run into the same kind of person again. And let me put it like that. And it's not a bad thing, because whatever happens is going to make you stronger. It's going to make you, I'm stronger and I'm wiser, yeah. And I'm better, so much better. I could have lost it all. But now I see that he was there for me, and now I see I never should have made it. I never could have made it without you. I could have lost it all. Understand how these cards speak, how they speak to you. But I cut that shit off. Learn to manifest for your damn self. for yourself and for your fortune, your children, your generations. Because ain't nothing he could take from you about that unless you choose to give it up for a man. They ain't really doing you right in the first place. So who cares if they come back? If they do, you most definitely want them to come back in the right way. And if right ain't right, then wrong is wrong. And truth is truth. And justice is going to come to one of you if you accept and for your child's sake, because God said children know not what they do. They have no control over what you do. So you keep accepting this man back and keep accepting this man in your life and being a bad influence. Keep accepting this knight of cups, and he keep laying you down, and you keep going back for a motherfucker with options and parties. Eventually, you gonna be, look, here come the Ten of Swords, here come the bad shit. That's all I gotta say about that. And I'm gonna leave it at that. If it was meant for you, they'd be here right now, supporting you and your children. I've seen better men with children that don't even belong to them. And I'm leaving it at that. Period. I'm so sorry, real miss. I love you, baby. I never let you go. I love you, real miss. Please, baby, don't be mad at me. I didn't say it. The cards did. I didn't say it. Oh my God, why do I always feel bad after I read cards? That's why I don't like reading cards, y'all. I always feel bad because these cards always say some shit. I wouldn't say it to anybody. Because I feel like when I'm channeling, I say things and then like myself come into being. And then when myself come into being, I feel really bad about what people channel through me. And I really feel bad. Y'all don't understand. Like I explained it to Miss Francis like the other day. I feel bad because I want to tell you something really, really great, but that person is bullshit. And I don't want to tell you that because like the love and light part of me is just when I wake up from my channel, I just want to cry because I just told somebody they did something they didn't want to hear. I really did. That's really what it is. When I wake up from my channel, I tell somebody something they didn't want to hear. But I had to be real. I mean, I know, real miss. I know. I know why I'm saying it. It's just that I don't ever like y'all my bluebirds. I love y'all and I never want to hurt y'all's feelings. And I hate when I get to the channel part because then I'll just lay down cards and it'll just be, and you saw me pull it off the deck exactly what it meant. And I feel bad and I just want to cry. I'm more emotional than people think I am. Sometimes I can read a personal reading and I get off and I'm like crying. But I love you, baby. I do. Oh my God. Miss Francis, I love you, sweet love. Where you? Oh my God, I'm crying right now. Stop. Because I want y'all to be happy. I just want y'all to be happy. I just really, really do. I want y'all to be happy. I want y'all to be so happy, but I just don't want y'all to be happy with some fucked up shit. Some dead weight. That's it. I don't want y'all to live with dead weight. I can do bad by myself. Ain't that what they say? So that's all I read in those cards. It's what I like once I woke up. It's what I read. Like, I can do bad by myself. I got kids and shit. I have responsibilities. If I let you just keep doing me like this, I'll lose all of it. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm back. I don't want y'all to. And Miss Francis, you know, we talked about this before. Like, nowadays, that's what I'm saying, real miss. Don't tell me that because I'm emotional right now. And I'm not blaming it on my period because I just got off. I'm really just sensitive about other people's situations. And I feel you like I feel your sadness. And you know what? I'm going to tell you, real miss, I'm going through rebuilding too. And I'm so glad you decided to do this live because this is the truth. I'm rebuilding too. And that's why I feel the tears is that you have children to look after. I don't. So it's harder for you. I have more sympathy for you than anybody on this line wondering if their ex-boyfriend gonna come back looking ass. Okay? If they did, look what we going through. And we took him back over and over again. I kept wishing I was with him. And he's all in my head. And she's all in my head. So this is why I love my bluebirds. But because we connect without even know each other's story until we know each other's story. But the fun part is getting to know each other's glory. We're moving on. All y'all stuck behind in the white chairs. But us bluebirds, we move it on. It may take us a long time to leave our perch. Stop laying legs and stop laying legs or eggs in the same place. But we moving on. And that's the point of why my bluebirds are bluebirds. It's the fact that we don't judge each other, but we don't stay stuck. We're fighting for the next day. Every day is a holiday. And if we give our energy, like I have all day, and I'm like sitting here yawning, it's because I chose to, not because I have to. I could have called any one of these ladies, text them, did this, did that at any point in time. Point is, point is, I mean, real miss, she deserved it. She needed to know. And I wanted to be the one to tell her how strong she is. She's amazing. Two kids. And she's still making it. And the only thing that stops women out here is that it's all in your head. You keep thinking over and over again. You can't appreciate what's right in front of you. You keep wishing you were sitting with him. You keep thinking you were sitting with this man, but you got a beautiful things, a few beautiful things right in front of you. She deserves it. Miss Francis, that's a hard-ass working woman. And I gotta say it, she worked harder than me. She's a hard-working woman. She deserves it. She deserves something good. Miss Shawana, she deserves something good. Y'all deserve my bluebirds. Miss Beatrice, when I first started this channel, she was here. When I first started growing this channel, she was here every fucking time. She deserves something good. Y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it. Miss Francis, Miss Shawana, Miss Beatrice, Miss, Real Miss. Y'all been here since day one. Y'all deserve something good. And I'm hoping someday if I can't provide it for you, you get it for yourself. Y'all deserve it. Everything y'all do, you do it to make life better. Even being on this channel, you deserve it. Something good, something great. And I hope you get it. And that's the truth. If I ain't never told one. Call me at 10:10 on my clock. Call me a liar today. You deserve something good. 10:10 on my clock. I'll show you. Central Standard Time. You deserve it. I've always been the kind of person, I've always prayed for others. I pray to God for thanking me to wake up, but I put my prayers out for other people. I'm a server. I serve others, but I'm also a protector. I'm also a giver. I'm also a lot of things, a musician. And a musician produces music for other people to hear, which is also giving. I'm also a singer. I'm also a rapper. I'm also a lot of things. Somehow, when I think about it right now, it's sometimes not the same as giving your life to your children. giving your life to, A.K.A. other things. Giving your life to a family or an arranged marriage or everything everyone else has going. It seems like a privilege. Not to have all of that going on in my life. And I feel like that's why I adore women, because they're so much stronger than men. Men are shit. I don't care what job you have. They're so much stronger than men. Can you imagine what we do on the daily? I wash your motherfucking clothes. I come home after my 9 to 5, wash your clothes. I wash my kids' clothes. I wake up early in the morning, make sure my kids is dressed and go to school. I make them, and everybody a lunch. If I can't afford the school lunch, and if the school lunch provided, I ain't gonna make lunch for you, bitch. You better buy it. But I still wake y'all up, and I still have work the next day, and I go to work and I come home and I do the same thing, make sure dinner on the stove. Do you understand the value of a woman? You should all be proud of yourselves. Y'all are strong as fuck. It doesn't matter who the hell is proud of you if you ain't proud of yourself. You know what? Tell those people that you want to be proud of you. Tell them and cross your leg just like this. I'm proud of me. And if you ain't proud of me, there's the door. Don't let the good Lord hit you or the good Lord split you. Right in the ass. Do you know what I do every day? And especially to all you single mothers, you go to bed, you work, you go to bed. You come home, you cook your kids dinner, and then your kids eat, and then you have to put them to bed, make sure they shower, take a bath, they hollering and shit all up in your ear, hollering mama this and mama that. Can you help me with this? And you do that too. And then you put them to bed to make sure they pass their class. And then you wake up and then you got to wake them up and then make sure they get to school. And then when they get to school, you got to make sure they stay in school while you at work. I better hear no motherfucking call from the motherfucking principal. And then once you actually get off of work, they ride the school bus to home. You got to make sure they at home. When they hit at home, then you got to make sure they in the house. Bitch, don't come out of the house until I get home. And then when you get home, they want to go out and play. Mama this, mama that, mama this. Did you do your homework while I was gone? Mama this, mama that. No, there ain't no excuse. Get your ass in the room, do your homework, and then you can go outside. And then they act like you the most evil person in the world. Motherfucker, I'll be evil when you graduate college. And then tell me why the fuck you made it there. Because I ain't trying to hear it. Because at least when I'm dead and dead, I know my child can take care of themselves. Fuck that. Hell yeah. I will carry your ass on my back if I got to. If you the only thing I have, and I ain't got no furniture in the room. No, they're not very proud of me. Because they know I know better for the way they treated me. My parents were not like that. But I grew up without parents that are like slack. I grew up in foster care. I'm a foster kid. I didn't have parents. I was abandoned by both of mine. But one thing I know is all I've ever wanted was to be better than my parents. So no, you don't get away with that shit up in this house. If I catch you skipping school, I'm going to kick your ass all the way to your second class while you skip the first one. And that's all I got to say about that. My foot going to be straight up your ass all the way to the second class while you skip the first one. And I will go talk to the principal and say if they miss one class, call me and let me know. If they ain't there, one ass. Call if they ass ain't in a seat, one ass. And if I don't get a report card, I will stick my foot up in your behind as I walk you to your room until the next semester, where I get another report card to say you passed that class. I stuck my foot in your behind for. Because one thing I know is ignorance is not bliss, but a beautiful mind you cannot miss. Fuck that shit. Huh. And I was very underestimated my entire life. And I will not have that for my kids if I ever have any. And I haven't had one. And probably because God knows my foot will go straight up in their ass. So when it's meant for me, it will never pass me by. You will study. You will pass. You will go to college. You will get your ass up. I will be up in the morning. If I'm getting up in the morning to wake you up, your ass better be up to go to school. And I dare you to find, oh Lord, I dare to find you skipping it. After I woke up in the morning and I didn't have to get your behind up. I could stay single right now, or I could have a child right now. And if I woke up to get your ass in school, your ass better be there every bus. It ain't a sorry. I'm happy. I respect women with children. Shit ain't easy. Any day. Shit ain't easy. It's not. I respect women with children. Shit ain't easy. Shit ain't easy. Shit ain't easy. Promise you. And you single. And you gotta go to work to make sure the bills is paid. And you gotta live the bare minimum. You gotta get your bed and another bedroom for them, so they ain't sleeping on you. All up in your shit. Shit ain't easy. Shit ain't easy. Hell no. People are like, I want kids. I want this. I want that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you like nixing that bullshit. Shit ain't easy for loving mothers out here. It ain't even easy for loving fathers out here that don't want their wives to work. It's not easy. It's not any easier for them. Shit ain't easy. They want their wives not to work so they have kids to grow up in an environment where their mother was available. Shit ain't easy. It's really not. The easiest thing in the world is the life I got. I don't have any kids. I really don't have anyone, but I don't have any kids. Not at the moment. But it's not like I was married for 13 years. It's not like I've never been a so-called father to in a lesbian relationship. I love y'all. That's why I love my bluebirds. I really do. I love my bluebirds. And you know, I call y'all my bluebirds. I be like, fly like an eagle in the sea. Fly like an eagle. Like I appreciate my bluebird support. Like for real. Y'all my for real. And you know what? An eagle, a hawk, and eagle, hawk, and the nighttime bird. What is it? Who? The owl. So the owl, the eagle, and the hawk. You know they're the seers of the world. They really are. The only other seer in this world is the buzzard, and they eat the dead. That's all I gotta say about that. Have you ever seen a buzzard's wingspan? I mean, okay. I got an answer for you. I'm real miss. Don't leave. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Give me some ice. I'll be right back. Y'all know how we do it. Kill all this trolling shit. Please, loves. Please. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. All right, y'all. I had to wash my hands. I gotta go to my eyes real quick. I'll be right back. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. All right. So I do have an answer for that. I do. Okay. Because I do. Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. I already did. Oh, you saw my cook for dinner or what? Real miss, you see my cook for dinner? You didn't eat no bar burger. And I just like literally broadcasted all day everything that I was cooking and how I made it. You did not eat no bar burger. I sure did. You didn't watch my earlier broadcast? I mean, no, don't look, okay, look, little mama, watch that, little mama. Don't call my cooking show like a little something. Look, it took me all day to make me some chicken and broccoli, and then a salad, and I only ate like 2 bites of it because once I cook it, I can't eat it yet. I still ain't ate it, but I ate like pieces of it. Like I made me a little cup of it, and I ate that part, and I made me another little cup, ate that part. But it's gonna take me like a day for me to like eat the rest of it. But that's how I am though. Once I cook it, it's just be like, it's so good. It's delicious. Oh my God. I can't even say so. I mean, so good. It's like brown skin. I'm talking about your brown skin. I don't know where mine begins, and I don't know where your ends. It's so good. I ain't gonna lie. But, oh God. I'm the kind of person like, once I eat it, you know what? Oh my God. I just realized something, y'all. That's why I don't date men. I'm about men like I'm about food. Once I make it and once I eat it, I don't want it no more. Brown skin. But women, oh my God, I can taste them all motherfucking day long and not even question why the fuck I'm doing it. I can smell where mine begin, and I can smell where yours ends. Brown skin. That for real. I'm telling y'all the truth though. So y'all ask me why I'm not straight. That's why. Women, oh, I can taste that. It's like having a delicacy you could eat all day long. And then men, it just be like, if I ever do touch it, it just be like, once I have it, once I cooked it, I worked you up, and then I get it. I just kind of know it's like food. I don't want it until I just don't want it. And even though I cooked it, even though I worked it up, I'd rather have somebody to share it with, so at least it tastes good when I'm eating it, because I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the tasty part of the meal versus what I'm eating. Hello. Hi, lady. I'm done. I just realized that part. Oh God, oh God. I be telling y'all I be coming up with premonitions while I'm on the phone with y'all. I mean on the line with y'all. I'm nasty. And I know it. I'm nasty. And I know it. For real though. But that's the truth. I'd rather eat a delicious meal with a nice looking woman. And I promise you that that meal will taste like the best meal I ever tasted until I get to the real one. Brown skin. I'm talking about my brown skin. I I can't tell where mine begins, and I can't tell where yours ends. Like that, like that, that way. Oh Lord, where Max is in trouble and might not be here for much longer. I don't know if I can take Max to my apartment because I was gonna try to sneak him in, but he's a pit bull mix, so I don't know if I can sneak him in or not. If I can't sneak him in, he'll have to go to. Girl, he pooped in my apartment and peed in my apartment, and I let him in last night. This is the second time he's done it, and I know he's doing it. I know why he's doing it, and Miss Francis made it clear why he's doing it. But at the same time, and it's a lot to do with the fact that I've been gone a lot lately for my job because he usually doesn't do that. But I tried to let him out in my apartment, and he literally he shit and piss all over my apartment. He pees and poops outside my apartment. He pees and poops in his kennel. Things he's never done. Like she said, like after I thought about it for a little while, it's because I've always been here for him. Like I've always been here for him. And since I got this job, it's like 8-hour, 10-hour days. And I'm not here for him. And he's pissed. So he has pissed and pooped everywhere. That's how he is. Miss Francis, tell them about them pork bones, girl. We cooked them pork bones together. Tell them about them pork bones. We need to get them pork bones online. We need to start a cooking show, me and you. She ain't gonna answer for a minute. Give her a minute. And then I cooked the what's up, baby? What's up, baby? Why you keep say my name, say my name. If no one is around you, say baby, I love you. If you ain't playing games. All them beat bones. Oh, when will the storm pass? Okay, let me tell you this. I'll tell you this part. A storm is meant to clear the air. The storm will pass when the air is cleared. The more, I'm for real, and this sounds crazy. Yeah, Miss Francis, Miss Francis, shut your greasy. I mean, for say my name, name, say my name. If no one is around, you say. Okay, look, okay. Realness. This is when y'all making me cry in laughter. First I was crying in sadness. Now y'all making me cry in laughter. Okay, when the storm will pass when God is meant for it to pass. The reason the storm is there in the first place is because there's a lot of things in the air that has to clear. I've noticed that you remember when you don't remember this probably. In Texas, there was like an African dust. It covered our car, and we were like, why the hell our car dusty? And we're just driving down the street, and all of a sudden, our car went from like red to black. So then it started raining for like 3 days, and the reason it rained was to stop the dust from coming and infiltrating our lungs. It wasn't for our cars. It was for our lungs, our body, our healing. So the rain, every drop of dust, the rain stopped in its tracks. So be joyful for the rain, and not dismiss it. And that's all I got to say about that. When the rain came, when COVID came, it was like a winter. It was like COVID came, then we had snow in Texas in the motherfucking wintertime. We don't have snow in Texas. Ever. And COVID came, then I moved to this city. I got COVID, and then for the first time in this city, that I moved from the other city to this city, and then the rain came, then here comes snow, and then all of a sudden, here comes more rain. Then a month later, here comes the first COVID test, and then the first COVID shot, and then the second COVID shot 3 months later, and then the third, the booster, which I am not going to take. I don't give a shit. You ain't about to put a chip in me, motherfuckers. But I took the first two. Be appreciative of that shit. That's all I gotta say about that. Appreciate me for what I was willing to give on my body. I mean, for real, because my body, your body. So I gave them my body for the first couple COVIDs so I can get my little COVID card. I don't got to get the booster. If I got to get a booster, what am I boosting up? The first and second shot? Let me tell you something. For instance, since the first and the second shot, I realized I'm a COVID carrier anyway. I didn't even realize the third time I got sick with COVID. I didn't even know I had COVID, even the second time. First time I got COVID, I got sick as a goddamn dog. I mean, for like 24 hours. Not even for the rest of it. My body, your body. The first time I got COVID, first time I realized I got COVID, the first time I got COVID, I couldn't taste nothing. That's the truth. I couldn't taste nothing. But I was still out here partying like Banju. I was still out here partying like, what the fuck is going on with you? I was still out here partying. But everybody was. It was COVID, but we were all still partying, right? Second time I got COVID, I had like some aches all in my body. I couldn't pick up nothing. So I know if I ever got weak, I got COVID. But the third time I got COVID, I had COVID 3 times. They said, girl, you a carrier. I said, I don't even feel like I got COVID. Like, for real, I've had COVID. I don't even feel none of them symptoms. Every time I got COVID, it was like running in the park and maybe you cough a mile. After a half a mile, you have a cough. You be like, and keep running and run back to your car and it's over with. Like, it felt like nothing. Like, I didn't even realize I had it. My body, your body, baby. Your body, my body. I love that song. Real Miss, you trying to put me on some real smooth shit. Miss Francis, that's real Miss Francis. You We're gonna have to live on some My Body, Your Body. Miss Francis, we're gonna live on my Body, Your Body. Hell no, we ain't doing no barbecue wings. Y'all, come on now. Y'all better speciality that everybody can cook barbecue. Get the front door. With some franks on the side. Man, why y'all eat so simple? Okay, at least Miss Francis put something on it. Some honey and some hot sauce. I wouldn't eat no damn barbecue wings. I'm gonna order some wings. They're gonna be like specialty wings looking ass. They're gonna be like some ranch. They're gonna be like some. If I order some wings, I ain't gonna lie. If I order wings, they're gonna be like some Parmesan ranch and like what do they call it? Buffalo wings. I add the Parmesan and the buffalo together. I mean, for real. If I want the ranch, I'll dip it in it. And then I ain't gonna lie. You better put all the seasoning on my motherfucking wings because I can cook regular wings in my own damn oven by my own damn self. That's all I gotta say. So you better put some extra on that shit. I can cut them out with bird looking ass. Birdman looking ass. I'm gonna order some specialty shit. I'm not gonna take no. I don't want Parmesan. I will put my own Parmesan on my own damn. I will go to HEB or my local grocery store. Put my own Parmesan on my own wings. I want some special stuff. I mean, for real, make it a speciality. Amen. You better season your food. And that's what I was teaching in the last my meal videos. How to season your food. And sometimes it doesn't take a whole bunch of seasoning. It's more about the vegetables you put in it. And I marinated my shit in some vegetables. And I mean like tomato, cilantro, uh, onion, and some green onion. I sliced it up in little pieces, let it marinate all together with some garlic salt, and I put a little bit of because I brought it in here. Put a little bit of regular, like a little bit, a regular seasoned salt, but not very much because I already had the garlic salt. Then I had the pepper. I had some parsley flakes, and I had some cilantro flakes. I put it in there, and it was hard as a rock, and I let it melt down into the meat. You always season your meat when it's frozen. That way, when it defrosts, and I showed them, look what happens when it defrosts. You have all this seasoned juice that's going into the meat. That's how I do it. And then I cut that meat off the bone, and I put it with some broccoli. And that's how I do it. What's up, real miss? Your phone about to die. Did I do the rest of your reading? I'm not going to delete this live. I'm not going to delete this live. I love you, baby. I will never, ever do that. I still owe you the rest of it. I know I got sidetracked, but I still owe you the rest of your reading. I ain't gonna lie. I still owe you the rest of your reading. I'm not gonna delete this live. I really don't delete very many unless I get like one of those copyright stuffs. I really don't. I've been crying on live, be like, and I'll still leave it up there even though I think I should delete it. I'll still leave it up there. And Miss Francis, I got you, baby. I don't watch my readings. I just make them. I don't watch them, no. I really don't. I've never been that kind of person. Like when I make music, I'll make the track, but I don't listen to it. I don't listen to it, but I'll make the track real quick, fast, in a hurry. But I don't want to know what I said, because if I do watch the reading, I'll critique it, and I ain't about to put myself through that. Miss Francis does have a new love coming her way, because I could feel it too. Because you know what? You know how I could feel it? Because she ain't been talking to me that as much as she used to. She used to call me like every hour of the day, but she doesn't call me as much, and she's gone half the time. So I know for a fact she's in the hangman about it. She feels some kind of way. I know Miss Francis, though. Miss Francis, I feel it too. Everybody feel it. You got new love coming. Now they don't know where it's coming from. It's like, you are my friend. The devil card. Ooh. And the 10 of Wands. Look, you got the hangman in reverse. The devil card and the 10 of Wands. Miss Francis, you got the King of Swords, the Justice, and the 8 of Wands. Miss Francis, you got the Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. You know what that means? I don't gotta tell you. You got the hangman in reverse, the devil card, and an upright, and the 10 of Wands and the upright. You have the King of Swords and the upright. You have the Justice card in the upright. You have the Eight of Wands in the upright. You have the, basically it's saying if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to get caught. Queen of Swords is now's your time. Do you want to cut it off? Page of Swords. And take a little bit, even though it's not a lot. And the Seven of Wands. For real. It's what it says. And the Seven of Wands. And hang up your burdens down by the riverside. Queen of Cups. And accept the love you already getting. Whoever that love is, and you shouldn't take it for granted. Three of Swords. Because if you choose otherwise, you're about to be in this Justice card, looking at it like, why did I do that? And I didn't even see what's going on right behind me. Right in front of my face. Somebody trying to give you their cup. Page of Wands. But a cup you didn't take. The Eight of Swords. It's not like you didn't have the option because she could always set herself free. You just kind of didn't do it. Any other option? The World card. Any other option? I'm going to leave it at that. Not my business, but I don't speak for Spirit, and Spirit don't speak for me. So all I got to say about that, I'm going to leave it. You want the reading? Your first body of reading is the Hangman in reverse. Doing anything I can do, whatever I like. Devil card, but it's causing an entire whole bunch of problems. And you're having to deal with it. Period. I can do whatever I like. Yeah. That's the Hangman in reverse. Hangman upright is like, I'm thinking about what the fuck I'm doing. Hangman in reverse is like, I can do whatever I like T.I. But notice, and T.I. got more kids than a little bit by the same ass woman. I ain't never seen her pregnant. That's all I can say about that. But they do have kids that look alike, so I can't say she ain't never been. Are you still over here, Miss Francis? I hope you got that reading, sweet love. You know how bluebirds get free readings. All right, Miss Lavery, do you have a love coming? All right, this is my last reading. Last reading, only reading. I'm quitting after this. Are you still here? If you're not still here, I'm done after Miss Francis. No, I'm not doing any more readings. I'm sorry, sweet love. I'm not doing any more readings. No, if there's no one else in here, I'm gone. I'm so sorry, baby. Catch me tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. It's It's literally almost 12 o'clock. Or it's almost 11 o'clock where I live. It's 10:57 Central Standard Time. I can't do any more readings. I have to go take some time to myself and then go to bed. I'll wake up refreshed tomorrow. All right, you still here? What's your question, baby? You were my last question. What's your question, sweet baby? The question part. Question. Please. I don't want to sign off on you because I respect you. So please, that was my ice machine. So please ask your question, sweet. If you don't have a question, I gotta go. Not really. Look. Not really. You got some sneaky shit going on behind you. And if you really want to be with you, you wouldn't even be questioning it. It's some sneaky shit. It's not really shit. Even though he do like sharing this moment with you, he don't really want to be with you. Oh, so you the sneaky one. That's the sneaky shit. You recently met somebody. And you want to know if that recent person wants to be with you. I don't know why you deleting it. It wouldn't matter no way. It's still gonna show up on my live as you printed it and when you deleted it. So that don't make no sense anyway. It's still gonna be there. You think if you delete a message that it won't show up, it's still gonna be there. The second you wrote it, it's gonna be there. The second you deleted it, it's gonna be there. Your next response, it's gonna be there. It's just gonna be there. This is just the live part of it. So you can delete the live part. That's it. Well, I can't. I'm gonna put it like this. And I'm gonna answer this intuitively. If you deleted your question about somebody you actually feel something about, maybe it doesn't mean as much as you think that they are, or they should, or you think that they do. Because I know that if I felt something strong about someone, I stand tall for it. I wouldn't delete that shit for if it saved my life. Because I feel for them. And it's what I feel. Maybe you don't know how you feel. And maybe the person you with don't know how they feel. And that's exactly why there's a middleman and why there's somebody to separate the two of you. Truth is, even if there's not a two, if you're willing to delete it, maybe you answered your own question. And it doesn't take me to answer it for you. You're ashamed of exactly what you have. I wouldn't be with somebody I'm ashamed of in the first place. This is Ace Monster Hierophant. Thank you so much for joining. This is Logic Tarot. I appreciate you. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And my Cash App is below, which nobody's hit. And I appreciate you so much for everything. I'm not upset about it. Life is life. You get what you give.